So if you haven't seated down on your bum, please sit down.
Yes, and we are professionals here.
We are? Are you sure? I'm not. Sorry, it's been a long week at work.
Anywho, as you can see, we're both up here again today, which usually means there's going to be trouble.
That's about right.
And just like last week, we don't have any kind of notes or script.
We're going by the seat of our pants, and we're just going to see what happens, pretty much.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of an idea of what we're going to talk about, though.
Yeah, we just ran out of time, and I kept falling asleep. Jen kept doing silly things like going to work. Of course, I was going to work too. But yeah.
Like, I worked 4 days in a row this week. I'm not used to it. I'm tired. I'm
Without
exhausted.
breaks. Anywho. Yeah. So, today, Medioposa, you made a little post on Facebook that said, exact quote.
I can't remember everything I said, sir.
Well, I can pull it up if you want to read it.
Yes, sir. I did make a post. I'm going to read it? Okay. So now we do the... Yes, Jeopardy's song.
And I'm pulling up your page. This is you, and you said...
Here it is. The post says, family is not just about blood relatives, but about those we care for, love abundantly, accept no matter what, and sometimes they call us family too. Well, wasn't that nice enough?
The end. Now you can all go home.
So
you're probably already home, aren't you? Okay, well.
When I posted this, surprisingly, this was after I worked Black Friday, and I was kind of worn out, but I was thinking about all the families that I saw, and all the people that are around us, and how important people having a family is, but we always think family is just blood related. But I was thinking, well, family has changed a lot over the years, where we're not all blood related, and we call ourselves family. It's just very interesting to see how that can be, and how in this family unit, whatever it may be, we have this feeling of community, unity. We care about each other. We love each other a lot. We accept each other for who we are and not who we want people to be. And we don't, I might call people family that might not call me family, but that's okay. I know sometimes with my friends, some of them feel more like family than my own family, actually. And some people might think, oh, that's kind of sad. Well, in a way it is, but I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I have all these friends, and they treat me better than my own family do. So,
if any of her family's listening, she's not talking about everybody.
Oh, no, of course not. No, there are just a few of my family members that I don't really want to associate with, or I don't associate with anymore, just because of how they've treated me in the past. And it's really on them, how they've treated me. I didn't do anything to them. So, yeah.
And of course, there are people, and maybe some of you listening who have been adopted. And while that's not your blood family, that's absolutely no less your family. As Medioposa was saying, there are people in her blood family who really aren't like a family should be. And there are people who are not in the blood family who are, to borrow the phrase, closer than a brother or sister or mother or father or et cetera, so on and so forth. And there are a lot of people who are estranged from their biological family. Maybe their family rejects them because of their sexual orientation or gender identity, or because they don't believe in a God, or they believe in a different God than their parents do.
Or there could be other numerous reasons, for why they've been rejected.
Right. Biological family isn't always a good family, but when you can find that community of people who will love you just as you are, accept you completely for being you, and love the you that you are, and they'll stand with you and show you real love, that's your family.
Right. I have 2 cousins that were adopted when they were babies. And the older of the 2, I was just messaging on Facebook, and the last thing that he said to me was, if we want to get away, their house, him and his wife and their child, their house is open to us if we ever just want to get away for a while. And I thought that was nice, even though what he might be seeing on Facebook might not necessarily be something that is where he is, but it was nice to see, because we're not blood related, but we're family. I've known him since he was a baby, so it was just kind of nice to see that, because like we said, I have some family that don't act like family.
And of course we're online. I don't know if there's anybody listening to this or here who actually is close to us physically, but we like to open the doors and say, if you want a listening ear, if you want a friend, if you want somebody who will fully accept you for you, that is the atmosphere that we try to promote here. And definitely you can talk with us, and we'll be your family. We love you because there's only one of you, and I haven't met anybody yet who deep down they are amazing people. Some of them it's hard to get there if they're jerks. Yeah. And it is good to have people close to you. So if you don't know anybody in your local area who either really understands you, the examples we gave before is your beliefs or lack of beliefs, or your sexual orientation or something of that nature, Meetup is a good place to go to find groups in your area who support you, who you are, where you can meet people who love you just for you.
Honey Bear, can I share my bucket list item?
Sure.
Big bucket list item, because I think it goes along with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember if I've actually shared it yet. But I haven't even posted this on Facebook. So you all get to hear it, other than I've already told Ben. I know a lot of you probably have already heard about bucket lists. People have these things that they want to do before they pass away or whatever. Well, I added something to my list. I never actually had one. But this is really huge. It's going to take lots of money, lots of time, lots of resources, and a lot of support. I want us to have a huge house. The end. No, the house is, there's something very specific I want this house for. I'm going to only just give a few details because I have a full page or page and a half of ideas already. This house is specifically for people that have been rejected by their families, for their sexual orientation, for their religious beliefs, for whatever. Even people that are homeless would be welcome in this house. That's why it needs to have lots of rooms, lots of space.
2 cats in the yard.
We can have dogs and cats and animals if we want to. I want a greenhouse, because I want us to grow our own food, things like that. Just all kinds of things. I've had a list. I want the people in the house to feel like they're family. I'm going to allow them to call me Mama Bear. And I'm going to be the first person they see when they come to the house, and I'm going to be the last person they see when they leave. Because they're going to eventually leave the house. It's just like any other family. Once they have... It's kind of like a transition place from where they've been to where they want to go. And we're going to teach them if they need to get their GED, if they want to get some job training, we'll figure out how to do that for them. All kinds of different things. But one of the things I wrote down was about holidays. When they do leave and they don't have a place to go because their family is still rejecting them, they can come back to the house and they can have the holiday with us. We'll be happy to see them again. So I have a feeling we're going to have huge holiday gatherings where we probably will be spilling out of the house and stuff like that just because there'd be so many people. And it's going to be a wonderful thing if we can do this. It's a dream. Right now it's just on paper or, well, on my computer because I typed it up. But the idea is there and it's growing in just my thoughts. I think about it a lot and I just realize like, It's something that's needed, and I even asked our local welcome center for LGBT, and they said yes, it's very much needed. It's just being able to do this. So I don't know what all you can do. Maybe you can put out the word, just to let people know that this is what we're thinking about doing in the future. It's gonna be like way down the line, but it's out there now, and I want people to realize that this isn't just like a whim type thing. I've really been thinking about it. I mean, I wrote paragraph after paragraph and about this topic, like this bucket list. I want it to happen. I want us to be able to have a house where people can come, whoever they are, and be able to be accepted, be loved, be cared for, and feel like they're family. So that's my bucket list, item. So it's probably going to be the only one on my list because it's huge. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I really hope it happens. Please, please, please. Cause I want to be Mama Bear. I want people to be accepted just however they are. Because it saddens me when I hear about people, no matter what the age is, people that have been rejected by the people that should love them, people that they had loved and or bullied or what have you, and they take their life. It saddens me. It breaks my heart because I'm like, there's a better way, and like I feel like we've like really dropped the ball on a lot of people that think that it's the only way they can escape, and it just I just don't understand. And it's sad. And I just want people to be accepted the way they are. Because we're all human beings and we all have things that we want and things that we need and desire, and we all want to be accepted and belong somewhere. And I think this house, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but what we're going to call it, but we'll eventually get that. But I want this house to be a place where anybody can belong and they'll know it as soon as they walk in the door because of the atmosphere in the place.
Yes, and in the meanwhile, we want to offer a online community like that. And if you'd like to connect with us, you can go to ALM ALMcyberchurch.org, and you can join us. There's a link there to join us in Second Life. You also can connect with us on Facebook. Just find the ALM Cyberchurch page and group and join us there.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you, for whatever reason, want to leave a private message on the ALM Cyberchurch website, and I guess also on Facebook, you can do a message on the page. Can you do a message on the page?
I believe so. It should. I'll check on that. Because I know there's a way to enable that. I'll just have to make sure it's enabled for there. Thanks for mentioning that. But you can also see the creators, I guess, of the page. And
that would
you
be
can
us,
see
our real names.
Benjamin Faust, Jennifer Faust, and you can message us on Facebook.
Yeah, that's fine. Just kind of let us know where you heard, because everybody wants to seem to like befriend and message us sometimes, and it's like, who are you? Just let us know that you've listened to the service or something like that, so just we're aware and we just don't not answer.
Yeah, but once I get the chat on the Cyber Church Facebook page, we'll obviously answer that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, as I said, we didn't have anything really specific planned, so I guess we're pretty much done.
I think so. We talked about family, and I talked about my bucket list thing, and then cried, and,
Yeah, maybe in closing, I'd like to encourage everybody to create that atmosphere around you. Let people know that by your actions and your reactions, that no matter who they are, what kind of differences they have from you, that you fully accept them. Because you want to be accepted, and you're different from other people.
And also that you're a safe person to talk to, because everyone needs someone or a few people that they're able to say whatever's on their mind, if they need to get something out. Some people just need to be able to express themselves openly to people. And if you let them know that you're a safe person that they can do that with, they'll do it with you a lot. And you'll be able to maybe even do that back to them, because you'll see that if you find someone that you are able to do that with, like Ben and I, we're very open with each other. Well, not only because we're in a relationship, but we're a safe place. We trust each other. We're able to have that kind of a relationship, and we want you all to be able to find that kind of a place too. So we're that kind of a place. So be that kind of a place for somebody else. Place where they can come and talk to you and know that what they say it's a safe place, and they can trust you with what they say.
Right. And for those who seem to have a hard time doing that, hard time not hiding their revulsion at someone else, or their disdain for their differences in opinions or whatnot, just start practicing putting yourself in their place. Try to genuinely understand how they're thinking, how they're feeling, what they're going through. Just let your own life alone for that time and fully try to empathize with them. And instead of thinking, but I believe this and I need to make sure that they, instead of trying to push your beliefs and your agendas on them, think, what do they need? If I actually were them and thought like them and felt like them, how would I want me to treat them? And then go from there. And the more you do that, the more you'll find that other people might start doing that for you.
I also have... Okay, so you're talking to someone, and you can kind of tell that they're not opening up as much as you think they should. Give them time, because some people are afraid to do that because they did that with their families. They were rejected. So they're scared to open up to someone because they think that's going to happen again. Give them time. They'll come around if you show them that you care about them, that you love them, genuinely care about and genuinely love them, and are willing to accept them. They'll open up to you. So just give them time, and I just wanted to say that because I thought it was important too.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, because I think if we keep going back and forth, we probably will have it longer than,
All right. Well, in a few minutes or a few seconds or whenever we manage to make ourselves stop talking, we're going to meet out front in the garden.
It's a pretty place.
Yes. So if you're in Second Life, just here as soon as we wrap up. Just go out the front doors and keep on going straight, and you'll be there. And we're going to meet there in a few minutes. If you're not in Second Life, you can go to almcyberchurch.org, click the Enter the Virtual World link, and it'll get instructions on how to sign up for Second Life for free, and a link where after you sign up, you can come straight here. Would you like to give
End it?
Yeah.
Okay. May you all have a wonderful week. We hope to see you next Sunday. And may you all find your family, blood related or not, near or far, and be what should we say?
Be to others the family that you
Want to have.
That you want to have, yes.
Something like that.
That you want others to be for you. There we go.
Right. I was trying to figure out how to end it. And
be to others the family that you want others to be for you.
yeah, exactly. Y'all go in peace, and like I said, have a great week. Bye-bye.